Welcome back everyone to Shogun 2 Total War Master Strategy Mod. With me, Matt. Now, let's see what we can do against the Ito after their failed attack last time. They still have winter on their side, however, so we can't just march in. Knowing because of me, I'm gonna wait until winter's over. Because I personally believe that to be the wisest move. And if the Ito wants to bat their head against Usumi again, let them. They'll just lose men and we'll get better at fighting. So units will get experience of fighting the peasant drafts. I don't care much for the peasants. They'll die. They always die. That's why I prefer more professional Ashigaru troops and samurai. I have a tendency to liking samurai armies a lot, although they are very expensive to field. Because you're essentially having a professional army that dedicates their entire life to the service of fighting. Not exactly comes cheap. Okay, we got our bow retainer. We'll start sending him towards our daimyo. Then once the winter's over, we'll begin our offensive into Ito land. And if we get Ito land on our control, that means we'll have 3 settlements. And 3 settlements would give us a good start to set up our everything. But then we need to worry about the Higo. Because attacking the Higo would be a good idea. Because we will get access to war horses, and thereby cavalry. And cavalry is a very big advantage to have. Very big advantage, actually. Probably one of the biggest. Enjoying the flute music in the winter. The music actually changes depending on the season you're in. Like in the winter it's like a sad flute almost. Now we are in spring. Oh, what do we do now? We do not want to go for ninjas right now, I think. I think we should go for enlightenment so we can get shrines, because we might encounter Christianity soon. Because Kyushu, there should be a Christian harbor, and with the Christian harbor, Christianity and Catholicism start spreading. Which, to be honest, for our sake, we do not want. We want to stay Shinto Buddhist, I believe. Now here for the capital, we can now finally can upgrade our farms. I think we should just get improved irrigation in the capital. And down here, hard pick. I'm thinking we are gonna save up for improved irrigation here too. Now, can we leave Usumi without people getting mad? Actually, we cannot leave this turn because we just got reinforcements in. So we're gonna wait next turn before we can move out. Improved irrigation is assumed it should give us more food and improve our income because we're gonna increase in the rice production. I apologize if I won't be talking a lot during the turn times, but I like to enjoy the music during them, because the music gets louder during the loading time, during the turn times. Enjoy the peaceful flute. Here we go. Okay, it's spring. Can we move out without the people getting angry? Because we did just conquer this a few months ago. We can. They are indifferent. Barely. Okay, I think that's a good call. They actually have an army in here. Mainly are drafted, so we'll start the siege. We should have enough time to siege them out. And here we wanted to also produce improved irrigation. Because I do want to have a large rice production. Because rice production would mean more food and more if we have a surplus of food, we get more growth in our provinces. They're coming out to fight us. Very well. We'll show them. Because now we also have a full retainers with us. As well as our Tanagashima samurai. Now it all depends on the terrain, which is not really the best terrain. But we have an area we can make use of it. There's a large flat area. We just need to whiff them out of the woods. They are attacking us, so we don't have to advance on them. I really love the music in this. I hope people will like the fact that I'm actually doing a Shogun 2 Let's Play, even despite it being modded. I hope people like the mods. It is a mod I would really want to show off, because Master Strategy really improves the game to immense levels. I don't think we need a speech, but let's listen to it anyway. We'll listen to one speech in every episode. Ah, it's the same one as last time. Yeah, let's get on with it. Okay, so they have the forest over there. How are we gonna set the line? Obviously, we're gonna put the Tanegashima in the front. They have 3 rows like that. And we'll put our Yari on the side. Good. And our Daimyo we'll put back here. With 1 Ashigaru to protect him. Then we'll put our bow, or Yumi, which is basically a bow, here. And then we'll put our bow retainers right here. Our bow retainers are amazing archers. They'll get a lot of kills. And we'll put our retainers like this. And that should be all of our army. Let's group them up. And lock them in. Okay. And then we'll move out on the flat terrain right here. Because we want to fight on flat terrain, completely flat. That's where our muskets can be of the most use. And we'll rush them all into position. We want to get into a good position and be ready. Good, and everyone is running into position. Yeah, this looks good. That'll do good. Now we just need to wait for them to get out of the forest, because we cannot see their movements when they're in the forest proper, unless they're running. And now we just wait. I'm gonna speed up time, just so we don't have to wait for too long. Although I will play a normal speed throughout the entirety of the battle once battle commences. Okay, now they're almost in range. Just wait. And the music is still loud? Good. Okay, and they're almost in range. Let's start to go on normal. They're drafted, are approaching. It's mainly just peasantry. This shouldn't be much of an issue. Oh, we should probably all rank fire. There we go. Now all our muskets are doing rank fire. Yep, and we should begin firing. Come on, fire. Yeah, that hurt them. We'll order all these to be in guard mode. So will you, and so will you. You'll hold fire now, because they're melee. Now, because we are Shimasu, our Tanegashima samurai should just start wrecking everyone in melee, because they're also good sword infantry. Okay, you can move back here. Let's see. Yep, so far all seems to be working fine. Yep, we're cutting them to pieces, good. Just as I expected it would happen, because we are Shimasu. Because our clan specialty is swords, but that's nothing to retain us in. We need to start cleaning this up. Now retainers just start destroying everything they get into contact with. I'm actually gonna set our bow retainers in as well, because even retainers with bows are good with swords. Because we are losing the center slightly. Good, our musket's getting into position. Get out the way, retainers. Wait to fire again. Once they're reloaded, that is. If they would fire. There we go. Now they're firing. Oh, yeah, that's good. Now, retainers should be dealing with the enemy cavalry. Yep, they are. And very well, too. Exactly as expected. Now I'll get back here. I'll just get back here so you don't take any more losses. I do want to keep an eye on my losses. I do have problems over here. That the katanas are actually beating our Ashigaru. But our musket lines should start firing again. Yep, they are.
My lord, a glorious victory will soon be yours.
Bang. Reloading. And they should be firing again. And yep, the Ito looks like they're on the run now. We've beaten back the Ito clan. Quite handily too, I think. Like, look at all the bodies. Good victory. Very good victory, I think. And enjoy the victory music. Let's lower the sound a little bit more by percentage. There we go, 20% sound. Let's see if that's enough. Because I do need to adjust the sound for this still. Okay, decisive battle, good. Now we might just be able to walk into South Hyuga with an auto assault, which means we don't have to fight the battle ourselves, because we've weakened them so much. Which would actually be very good for us, because we would get all of southern Kyushu already then. Which would make us actually quite a powerhouse. Because 3 settlements would mean we would be really rich as a clan. Okay, and now that we have that, we'll go for... Ooh, this is a hard one. I think it's time we go for Todofuken. Because I do want to also set up schools for our people. Because schools would increase our research rate. And yeah, we can just auto-resolve this. Peacefully occupy. And the Ito are gone. We now rule southern Kyushu. And I don't know what we will set up here. Ding. We'll probably set up hunting grounds, I think. No, not hunting grounds. We'll set for more irrigation, because I think a lot of food would give us a lot of growth. Which would be very nice for us. Oh, we also got word that the Takeda clan has fallen. Now that is interesting. I don't expect the Takeda to fall this quickly. We'll see that fall. And Takeda, famous for the cavalry, are gonna do one last cavalry charge. Yeah, poor Takeda. And looking upon his shame, the daimyo can only take his life. And thus the Takeda are gone. But they might rise again, who knows? Looking upon his shame of defeat, I suppose the Takeda leader could only do one thing. Seppuku. End his life to die with honor. Japan is a culture that's very focused on honor. It's like one of the core principles. And they take it very seriously. Now I'm thinking we don't want our bow retainers with us actually, because we want room for something else. So I think once it's my turn, we're gonna put the bow retainers into Usumi. So we have a garrison unit there. And a retainers garrison would really make that place hard to take. And it will also keep law and order. So we'll grab the bow retainer and send you to Usumi. And meanwhile, what else can we upgrade? Not much. So we'll go for... We'll go for more improved irrigation. Because I do like all my rice. Maybe we need to lay our next plan. Our next plan could possibly be the Hyuga, I think they're called. Or we could go up along the coast here. No, that's where Hyuga is. We can go along the coastline there and find out which clan is positioned there. Well, right now we need to invest more in our economy, and then I think we need to go for Ashigaru troops. Well, we need to get access to stone, and that's a problem. Yeah, people are a little bit angry because of the severe summer. We can deal with it. We need to see if we can trade with anyone who has stone. Okay, we're already trading with the Sagara, who are friendly with us. The guys in Hyuga are called the Tsuchimuchi. Tsuchimuchi. We might want to go for them, but I don't know if we can leave this province yet. Oh, we could also hire a monk, but I don't think we need to do that right now. Oh, we can get katana key retainers. Basically, retainers on horseback. Yes, I think we should go for that. Then we have a cavalry unit to help us in battle. That'll be a good unit to have in our main army. Oh, excuse me, I just was checking the recording. I'm still new to trying to record this game because I'm not sure how this game is going to react to being recorded. So far it's going pretty smoothly, I think. We can also see, you can also see these anchors of the map up here in the minimap. That's trade lanes to foreign powers. We should actually check, can we actually get trade ships? We can! We should start investing in trade ships. Because if we can get some of those anchor points, we can get a lot of rare resources. What could we get from here, down here actually? If we trade with the Indonesians, we get incense. Enemies, we get incense. Chinese, we get silk. Koreans, we get cotton. And the Jurchen tribes, so we get war horses. Although I think we want to go for the silk and the like. Meanwhile, we'll save up for our horses while our infrastructure builds up. Because I care about my people a lot. They need all the rice they can get. We also have a nice little realm here, like 3 settlements is not bad to start out with. We are very powerful already. We just need access to more men by building up our military infrastructure. Like, I need to probably tech up to get Ashigaru, and once we have Ashigaru, we can start to recruit a much larger army.
This unarmed ship should be used solely for trade. If caught up in battle, its best plan of attack is flight.
Yep. We got a trade ship now. And after we get tax reform. Ooh, this is a hard one. I don't want to be able to upgrade our castle, but we need stone for that, I think. Actually not. Let's go for traditional building. Then in 3 turns we can upgrade our 2 other castles. Although we have a problem with public order here by the looks of it. So I think we'll get a monk. And we'll send one of our Ashigaru. We should arrive there next turn. Why are people angry here? Unrest. We'll send our monk to Usumi to supervise the province once we can. Let's see, is anyone else trading here? No, they aren't! So now we are trading with the Indonesian sultanates. But I also want to see if we can get monopoly on incense. Oh, someone else is already there. Then let's see if we can get to the Chinese trade node. The fact we are getting incense from here is already a big deal, because that's going to give us 160 more income. Incense is a valuable resource for temples. So once we can construct proper temples to the gods, we'll get a lot more benefit out of it. Because I plan to stay Shinto Buddhist if I can. I do not want to turn Christian. Because I prefer the bonuses that the Shinto Buddhist temples can provide for us. Besides, people don't tend to like you if you turn Christian in Japan. Let's see. Ah, someone else is trading with the Chinese already. Damn, let's see if we can get to the Koreans then. Always worth checking what our options are. Meanwhile, we'll send more of our trade ships to trade with the Indonesians to get us more money. And you'll send you to minister the settlement. Oh, okay, so we don't need to send that Shigaru because of that. Because the monk will take care of it. And we have our katana key, so we'll send him this way. And then in 2 turns we should have traditional building, and then we'll save up to upgrade Usumi and South Hyuga to be larger settlements. Now I think we should probably get inns across most of the provinces along the coastline here so our troops can move faster. Because the inns will provide us with better road infrastructure, which will allow our armies to move further, so we can easily get to the other part of Kyushu. That's just an idea for the future, I think. For now, let's get everything down into South Hyuga, because that's where our army is located. Now, let's check. Can we get to the Koreans before anyone else? Oh, I'm guessing someone is already there. No, they aren't. Nice, we're getting we're getting cotton then. That's a very nice grab. Cotton is exceptionally handy. Meanwhile, we'll keep sending trade ships to trade with the our new trade partners in Indonesia, and we'll prepare to send more trade ships up to the Koreans. Korean cotton and Indonesian innocence. Now we should start to get rich pretty quickly. A shame we couldn't trade with the Chinese, because the Chinese tend to provide the most. The silk is a very valuable commodity. Probably the most valuable commodity in the game. Okay, and it should be winter again. It is. Okay, and we got traditional buildings. So after that, I think we want to go for... Where do we get Ashigo? Conscription system. So we need to go down for land knowledge. And meanwhile, we'll keep sending more of our merchant ships to trade with the Indonesians. Okay. And I think we should save up to upgrade our capital. I'm not sure yet. Yeah, we should save for the castles first, though. That actually would be the wise idea. Meanwhile, we'll keep recruiting more merchant ships. I still think the Korean thing is a very nice grab. In the future, though, we should also see if we can invade these isle clans and take the isles for ourselves. They'll provide a little bit nice extra bit of income. Even if the land is not that productive, it will provide us with something. We can tax the people there, after all. You'll probably turn them into farming settlements or into merchant settlements. Probably merchant settlements, it will provide growth across our entire domain. Because the more merchant settlements you have, you get a growth bonus across your entire domain. But you cannot recruit military units in merchant areas. Well, you can, but it's a lot more expensive. Keep recruiting that. We could upgrade this to a ryokan. Sake house. Probably ryokan would be better when we get to that. And see... Yeah, we need to save up a bit more. Well, our income is rising quickly thanks to all this new foreign trade. And we also need to try and get a Christian trade port when we can, to allow the Europeans to trade with us. Although obviously we'll have need to have a temple in the city to counteract the effect of Christianity. Because I do not want the Christians to get a foothold in my domain. I'll gladly trade with them, but I do not want Catholics to have power. Weapon investments, so we actually need to get that. Okay, we need to all those things, I see. So let's do weapon investments then. A new general. We already have another general who just sits there not doing anything. Actually, let's check our family tree. What's it like? We have a son who's 13, I see. We actually have a lot of children. They're just not of age. That's gonna take a while. Okay, and more trade ships. Because trade is always nice. Okay, now this trade ship fleet is full. So now we'll start to send trade ships up to Korea. So now we got our new area. Just let the trade flow. And once we can, we should invest in a proper navy. In Usumi, which will be our military port. Like, a good navy is needed if we are to invade the Isles. Oh, we have pirates. That is a problem. They have popped up because we have a lot of trade, I believe. So we should get these trade ships out as soon as we can. That is gonna be a problem, because we do not have the capacity to fight them yet. And we don't have way of the sea. That is gonna put a hold in our plans. Well, we are gonna upgrade South Hyuga first. Because the thing is not growing, and we want all settlements to get growth. Now you see what the pirates do. Meanwhile, our trade ships will head up to Korea. And I need to make sure that we can also leave South Hyuga just undefended and then march up to Hyuga itself to get rid of the clan there. Now let's see, did the pirates do anything? They are moving. If they spot our trade navy, it might be in trouble, but I'm not sure we can do anything about it. Hopefully it won't. Hopefully it'll head somewhere else. Meanwhile, we'll keep sending trade ships up to Korea. Okay. Now, can we leave Hyuga undefended? South Hyuga. We can. Why are they fine with it? Oh, because of the shrine, I see. So we'll start heading up here. Good. That's very good for us. Our Tanegashima and our retainer, plus we have a retainer cap, should just give us the edge when we attack the Hugans. Depending on how many drafted they have. They probably drafted a lot of peasantry into the army. But peasantry are not strong. They're also afraid and tend to run away. That's why I prefer when I can to just go for normal Bloodshigo. I don't really go for drafted whatsoever unless it's not an emergency. Right now I don't think we are in an emergency. Our clan is prospering. Oh, our monk have become better too. Now it's time to go for Bujutsu because we do want a conscription system. Because we want Ashigaru. Our monk, we will give him a bull, in case someone goes for him, and we will make him good at inspiring towns. There we go. Get up to the border, and next turn we'll march in to attack. And we'll also keep saving up for another castle, but our trade fleet needs to merge with Korea. There we go. Yeah, that's increasing our income. Let's see, how many ships can actually be in a trade navy? 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10! Okay, so we can build 6 more. So we'll build 3 here, and 3 here. And we'll send them up to Korea. They'll have 2 very well laid out trade lanes. Trading very valuable resources back to Japan. Back to our little domain. Let's see, it should be summer. If my calculations right, it might still be spring when it's our turn again. It's summer. Okay, that's good timing. We'll declare the war and we'll march in. We'll just let the fleets get full before we move in. Before we start moving them. And then we'll see what the local clan has assembled for us to fight. Our Tanagashima should destroy anything they face it on. Like, there shouldn't be any contest. Oh, they do have an army prepared. I'm guessing it's mainly drafted. Ah, they do have retainers. This could prove an issue. Well, we don't have any choice but to fight them. We do have retainer cav. We'll go for it. Because if we beat them here, we should be able to just march towards their city. Ooh, not the best terrain though. We'll see what we can do with it. Oh, what a quote from Buddha. You will not be punished for your anger, you'll be punished by your anger. Interesting. I do like all the Asian quotes that come up in this. Japanese quotes and Buddhist quotes. Because Japan is Shinto Buddhist, which is like a mix of the local religion of various gods. A very large pantheon actually. And Buddha. Because Buddhism came and basically mixed naturally with Shintoism. And it became basically two religions. Well, the same religion as in real attack. Okay, how do we attack this? I have to think we want our muskets at the front again. Because our muskets really give us an edge. We'll have our cavalry here. We'll put the Ashigaru on the flank here. And we want to put the retainers here. Okay. Like that. We'll put them in a group and lock it. Okay, and then we'll see what they do. If they come for us or if we have to go after them. They probably want to go in for the hill and stay there. But we should have the range advantage because of our muskets. We'll set up over here. And you also do have a katana key. Which is basically retainers on horseback with katanas, which is a very strong unit. They should be able to destroy basically most of the enemy units because we are mainly fighting drafted. They do have some retainers though, which is what we'll have to target down with our muskets. Because no matter how good your armor is, it doesn't protect you. Your armor skills, it doesn't protect you against the bullets. A single shot from a musket will take down a retainer. Yep, they're gonna stay in the hill. So we need to move up slowly here. Our musket should have the same range as their retainer bowmen, so if we get in a good position and angle, we should be able to just shoot them to death from here. It's good to see they're actually using the hill, or trying to use it. Because normally the AI in the Total War games are not always the best. It looks like it's not doing too bad in Master Strategy. Okay, how do we do this? Let's relocate all our muskets over here. And we're gonna put all our Ashigaru over here. You're gonna switch up the formation a little. Get into position quickly. Because they're already sending drafted bowmen at us. Our drafted bowmen have like no range and a horrible shot, so it shouldn't be the biggest issue. Yep, we've already begun shooting. And that's the rank fire. And do guard mode, because we want them to stay in their formation. Yeah, that's not to hurt them. Oh yeah, good shots. And because they're samurai, they have decent armor, and because we're also fighting drafted bowmen, they are not good at shooting. Ah, we did lose some men there in that volley though. Lost 3 of our samurai. Yeah, that's not gonna work for them. We have the advantage in this scenario. By far. Bang. Yeah, we fire in 3 rows, that's nice. So 2 of the rows get to reload while the 3rd row then fires, that's cool. But then we'll start to be able to shoot them in their flank now. Get out of rank fire. Set up over here. Okay, do not like that. Get inside the forest here, we'll start shooting up at them. Ah, they have a unit that's bugged, they're retainers, I see. There's a sound bug in the game sometimes where bows sound like cannons for some reason. We'll rank fire and target them. Now they all have to reload. Once we reloaded, that unit is gonna have a bad time. Yep. Next row. And the next row. Let's try and see it from that angle. Yeah, that bug is a little bit annoying. But we shouldn't be facing too many bow retainers. Bang! Bang indeed! And that unit is entirely wiped out. Not a single one left. Ah, they're actually relocating. Okay. This battle is gonna end up being all over the place, isn't it? Okay, how do we do this? We need to keep the army together. They are staying on the defensive though, because that's what they're supposed to be doing, but they actually need to go on the offensive because of the army we're using, because we have muskets. Muskets just really screw up with how warfare is actually fought in this period. Because, you know, it's a firearm. Now, the hill here is a problem. We don't have a good sight here. So we are gonna relocate the Tanagashima out here and put the retainers into the woods. And then our bowmen should have the edge here. Ah, they're shooting at our retainers. Not our retainers, our Ashigaru. Put them a little bit back. Okay, they did not like us moving. You get inside the wood. They're actually avoiding our muskets. That's pretty smart. They don't want to engage the muskets. Okay, we need to get our Jumanji in on these guys. Nice, we caught them. Ah, we have a problem over here though. They actually did a full assault over here. Oh yeah, that's a problem. At least our Tanegashima are beating them. Oh, that's a samurai retainers. We need to deal with those. Send our katana key in on them. That should start to wreck them because ground katana are not good against cavalry. Okay, grab your swords and help. See our Tanegashima doing well? They are. They're holding. Good, they're doing a good job. How's our katana retainers? They're a bit surrounded, but they're doing fine. Let's get the daimyo in there to help. Because the daimyo will inspire the people. Although we're losing a lot of our katana ki. Let's see if we can get out of that. Sit up over there. The battle is not going well on the Ashigaru part of our army. Although our retainers and samurai are doing a fantastic job. This is to be expected. And our daimyo is in the battle now.
Our general is in grave danger, my lord.
I know, I sent him into battle. I know what I'm doing, advisor. Don't you dare question me. I am the daimyo. We actually lost quite a few to Nagashima on this side. We got this.
My lord, a glorious victory.
Yeah, the enemy is
will
routing.
soon be yours.
We got the battle. Nice! Victory is ours. Well, we did actually take quite a few casualties. More than I expected. More than I expected indeed. Although because of that battle, I'm gonna have to end it once it becomes my turn again, because this episode became rather long. Rather long indeed. 42 minutes. If not more, actually, depending on how long it takes to get to our turn. So, but I hope you guys are enjoying this this Let's Play. Nice, we got them now. Let's just hunt them down. And we'll finish them off. Ah, we did lose the Shigaru though. But our daimyo leveled up. What could we pick for him? We'll make him that. And we'll make him this is a hard one. Let's make him a poet. Regardless though, with this, that's the end of this episode. This is Matt, signing off.